All right, so y'all, this is a question from the homework. This is number 6 out of 5.4. And it says the mean height of women in a country aged 20 to 29 is 64.4 inches. A random sample of 60 women in this age group is selected. What is the probability that the mean height for the sample is greater than 65? Assume that our standard deviation is 2.98. Okay, so a couple things we need to know here. We know that our mean height is 64.4 inches. So my mu is equal to 64.4, okay? We know our standard deviation is 2.98, and we have a sample of 60 women. We're looking for the probability that the sample is greater than 65. So I'm trying to figure out what's the probability that my X bar is going to be greater than 65. Okay, so remember, the first thing I need to do is I need to convert this to a z-score. And because I'm dealing with a random sample of 60 women, then what we're going to do is we're going to find that z-score by saying we're going to take x bar, minus mu, divided by our sigma x, right? So my x bar in this case is 65 minus 64.4 over, now remember the way we find sigma x? It's going to be sigma, which is 2.98 divided by the square root of 60. Okay, so I'm going to do this calculation right here, y'all, on my calculator. Actually, the way I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to put this piece here in parentheses first, okay? So let me pull up my calculator app. Here it is, right here. Let's clear it out. So I'm going to go 65 minus 64.4, close that off, divided by my sigma, which was, I'm going to put all this in parentheses too, 2.98 divided by the square root of 60. Right? Oops, 60, not 61. There we go. And let me close that off, and then I'm going to hit enter. Oops, something isn't going on here. Maybe I need to get rid of that one. Let me see. I got too many parentheses in here. Let me get rid of that one there, and that one there. There we go. Okay, so I'm coming up with 1.56, okay? So, excuse me, my z is equal to 1.56. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to replace this right here using my z-score. So I'm going to say the probability is z is greater than 1.56, right? Okay, so the way I'm going to do this part, I'm going to do this part on my calculator as well. And I'm going to go normal CDF. And since if I think about what my picture looks like, right? So remember here, 0, 1, 2, 3, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. The number we're looking at is 1.56 right about here, and we're finding the area to the right because it's going to be greater than. So my lower limit is going to be 1.56. My upper limit, since we're going all the way to the right, remember we're approaching the idea of infinity, so I'm going to use my 9999. And so now let me grab my calculator again. So we're going to clear this. We're going to go second in vars. We're going to use normal CDF, 1.56, comma, and then a whole bunch of nines. And I'm coming up with 0.0594. So 0.0594, right? So when I would come back here, I would put this number in, 0.0594. So look, let me double check that for us here. Here it is. So 0.0594, we're going to check it, and we got it, okay? So if y'all have any questions,